Hello Pisces, welcome to your February 2020 monthly read. As I'm shuffling up the cards, I'm going to give my quick disclaimer and make a small announcement. First, for the disclaimer, as this is a general reading, it will not resonate with every single buddy out there, so please take what does, leave what does not. And if you find that none of these messages are resonating with you, please do check your moon, your rising, or your Venus signs for messages that may be more pertain to you at this time. Please do not make any life decisions or any decisions of any kind based off of a general reading. 1, it's not very good practice. 2, not all the information would be available to you for your situation. So if you're looking for something specific, please do get a private reading. For me, you can find that information in the description box down below. If you don't want to go with me, that's fine. There's plenty of other talented and wonderful YouTube readers available. If you're looking for suggestions or ideas, you can check my readings by others and my playlist on my channel. There are some wonderful people there. Alright, that being said, quick announcement. I have started my subscription service. And what that is it gives you early access to all weekly and monthly videos. Bonus content. So over there I'll be doing bonus readings as well as daily energy draws, picker cards, special messages. And that is where all my extendeds will be housed. So if that is something you're interested in, please do check the description box where subscriptions start. There's a link to it there in the descriptions. That being said, if I sniffle and sneeze or cough during this, I do apologize. I was burning some incense earlier and my nose is really irritated from that. So I do apologize for any sniffling or any of that stuff that is going on right now. That being said, let's go ahead and get to why you came here, and that's your reading. Okay, so at the heart of the matter, Pisces, we have the Two of Cups. This is two people coming together. Now, this could be in partnership, friendship, or even in romantic love. This could be, between mother and child, relatives. It really doesn't matter. It's a very strong connection between two people that is open to sharing experiences and as well as love and care and compassion for each other. Now, this can indicate soulmate energy for some, so take that as it resonates for you. What is crossing at this time is the Queen of Wands. So the Queen of Wands is a very passionate queen. She is very busy. She is very charismatic. She has a natural love and interest in people. She is a fire sign, so you could be dealing with a Sagittarius, an Aries, or a Leo. You do not have to be, and please do not make gender here an absolute, as we all have masculine and feminine energy within us. So it really just speaks to the energies and the trait of the card. In the distant past, we have the Two of Swords, and that's indicating a being at a stalemate, at a crossroads, in a position where we're not sure which way to go, what decision to make. We're caught between two places, two people, two things. It can also indicate not having enough information available to make that decision. In the recent past, we have the King of Swords. So now we have air energy here on the table. And that is Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. But the Knight of Swords is the energy of somebody who makes head over heart decisions. He's very intelligent, very logical, and likes to analyze the situation. He is not about making friends or doing what pleases the masses. He does what he does what he feels is just and right. He holds himself and others to very high standards. He does not tolerate weakness or shows of emotions. He is truthful in his communication and will proceedingly do so, and he is not prone to showing his own emotions either. What's crowning this is the Nine of Pentacles. So this is the single person's card of the tarot. This is being abundant and standing in your own power, being confident and capable within yourself. future influences, we have the Nine of Swords. So this is that mental anguish card. This is sleepless nights, being up in our head with anxiety, fears, worries, concerns. It is an energy of waking up in the middle of the night, unable to go back to sleep, just really putting ourselves through it. How you see yourself, Pisces, is the Knight of Wands. So the Knight of Wands is an energy of being charismatic, being the center of attention. People like to be around you because you're fun. You are grand. You can be, the Knight of Wands can be given to big grand gestures from the best of intentions. However, they don't always work out for this knight because they're not always well thought through. So they have a habit of backfiring, and they can be, the Knight of Wands can be seen as undependable, because the Knight of Wands is easily distracted. And what I mean by that is he could be in the middle of a challenge or in the middle of something with someone, and something else catches his eye, his or her eye, and they go kind of chasing after that next shiny challenge, that next shiny thing, that next shiny person, before they've completed the task at hand. Now, this could be your energy, or this could be the energy that's surrounding you, but this is how you're seeing yourself as the playboy or girl of the tarot. Outside influences, we have the Seven of Pentacles. So the Seven of Pentacles is one of my favorite cards in the tarot, and I like to compare it to a farmer. So, see, a farmer does all that he can with his crops. He plants them, he waters them, he fertilizes them, he weeds them. He does everything that he possibly can do to ensure that he has a healthy crop. And as much as he would like to rush the growing process to see what his harvest is going to be, he cannot. The growing process has to take its own time. It has to happen naturally. And that is exactly the energy of the Seven of Pentacles. It's doing everything that you could in a situation, wanting to see the results, waiting for the results, but you can't rush it. It has to happen naturally. It's all about that divine timing. So the Seven of Pentacles is really an energy about patience and waiting. And the hopes and fears, we have the Three of Wands. So this is the energy of looking out towards the future, waiting for your ships to come in, seeing what else is available for you, maybe even planning a trip that's self-serving, self-satisfying. Future energy moving towards you, we have the Hermit. So this is Virgo energy. So some of you may be dealing with a Virgo, don't have to be though. But the Hermit is that wise old man who has gone out into the world. He has seen many things, he has experienced many things, and he has learned a lot. And when this card appears, it's an indication that it's time to take a step back, away from the situation, the problem, the matter at hand, to step away from it and to go within, to use your own wisdom, your own knowledge, and your own experiences to examine everything that is going on, all the working parts, understand how they all work, how they all come together, how they're all not actually several pieces but one. And in doing so, you will find the answers to solutions that you are seeking. Because the Hermit really does indicate that you have the answers that you need. You have the solution to the problem that you're trying to solve. You just need to go within to find those answers. Okay, so the overall energy here is the Eight of Swords, and this is all about being that mental prison, feeling stuck and unable to move. It's all about that fear energy, feeling like we can't get ourselves unstuck, that we can't free ourselves. But actually, in this deck, and I love this, is she's not tied up, she's not blindfolded, she's not bound. She is actually grasping the handle of the sword. So she is completely capable of just walking right out of that if she so chooses. And that is what that is all about, is being able to free ourselves just very easily, get ourselves out of that situation if we so do choose. So somebody here is feeling stuck. Whether that's you or them, I guess we will see. this point in time, I'd like to get some clarification on this, take a deeper dive and see what the story unfolds for us, Pisces. Alright, Spirit Team, can I get some clarification for Pisces for February 2020, please? Clarification for Pisces for February 2020, please. Make it clear, make it accurate, make it precise. Thank you. Alright. Spirit Team, can I get clarification on the Two of Cups and the Queen of Wands at the heart of the matter, please? Two of Cups, Queen of Wands, heart of the matter. Please make it clear, make it precise, make it accurate, please. Why is the Two of Cups and Queen of Wands here? Thank you. Thank you. Alright, bottom of the deck, we have the Two of Wands. So this is indicating that a decision has been made, that they're looking to the future, making plans, in the initial stages of planning. So, two cards that came out right away is the Ten of Wands and the Seven of Pentacles. So I feel like there is a passionate situation here, maybe even with this Queen of Wands, where there was a coupling here that was leaving someone feeling very stressed, overburdened, just really stressed out because they were not seeing the results that they were hoping to see. This thing was not happening as they wanted to. Again, they've done everything they could in the situation, and they just were not seeing things flowing the way that they had intended it to flow. Let's take a look at this Two of Swords, distant past, please. Why is it here, Spirit? Two of Swords, distant past. Why is it here? Please show me clearly and accurately. Why is the Two of Swords here in Pisces, distant past? February 2020, please. Why is the Two of Swords here in Pisces, distant past? Okay. All right. Bottom of the deck, we have the Lovers. I see two scenarios playing out here. We have the King of Swords and the King of Pentacles that came out. So this could indicate, for some of you, that you were caught between two different people. Maybe an air sign and a earth sign. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or a Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. And what I feel here is, if you were caught, you or them were caught between two individuals, there was some deception here that prevented you from getting to that place of, happy enjoyment and spontaneity, being like prevented your happiness and joy, you or them. That is how I'm seeing this come out for some of you. The other, I feel like there was some deception in this situation where, maybe with the King of Pentacles, that down to earth, very grounded, very solid, very abundant king, good hostess, very generous with his resources and his money. However, never foolishly so. He doesn't take unnecessary risks. He's very cautious in that aspect. He does not like to be beholden to anybody, so if he even owes a small little favor, he is quick to make sure that that is paid off. Because he does not like being, indebted to anyone for anything. And he also is not one to share his emotions, even with the people closest to him. I feel like there needed to be truthful communication. Somebody had to make a head over heart decision here. Because there has been some deception and maybe a big caught between letting that deception go, turning a blind eye to it, so that this King of Pentacles and you could, move forward. But I feel like in this situation, it prevented, again, you're getting to your happiness. All right, let's take a look here at the King of Swords in the most recent past. Why is it here? Why is the King of Swords here in the most recent past? For some of you, I really do believe this was a choice between two people. Yeah, we have the juggler at the bottom of the deck there, juggling between two people. Okay, so what came out was the Six of Swords and Knight of Swords and the Nine of Swords. That's a heck of a combination. So that's all air energy there. So some of you definitely could have been dealing with a air sign. But what I'm seeing is there's been a lot of stress and anxiety and sleepless nights and worry over the situation. Somebody moved and acted quickly and moved away from the situation. I see that they took whatever they could lesson-wise, this turbulence that was there, and they moved away from it, you or them. Leaving somebody standing here in the Nine of Pentacles. Why is the Nine of Pentacles here in the crowning position, please, Spirit? Why is the Nine of Pentacles here? Please show me clearly and accurately why is the Nine of Pentacles here for Pisces. I feel like this was abrupt and sudden. Yeah, we have the Hermit and the Hanged Man. So if this is you or them, doesn't matter. No one's taking any action. Someone's feeling pretty good standing in their own power. But it indicates the Hermit is there, indicating, you know, there's Virgo energy here, needing to go within to figure out what your next move is going to be. The Hangman is like the energy of hanging in that tree, not taking any action. Really, I don't want to say indecisive, but can be, not knowing really what to do next, trying to get a new perspective, maybe even needing to make a small sacrifice in order for something new to come in. Let's check out this Nine of Swords here in future energy affecting the heart of the matter. Why is it here, Spirit Team? Nine of Swords, future influence. Why is it here? Why is the Nine of Swords here in the future influence? Please show me clearly and accurately. Why is the Nine of Swords here? Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Again, a decision has been made, but no action has been taken. It's still in the planning stages. So we have the Lovers, Justice, and the Four of Wands. So again, this is indicating a very strong connection, a soulmate type of energy between two people. Things may have been imbalanced here with the Justice card, and then once that's wanting to make a fair and balanced decision regarding a solid foundation. This is the Four of Wands. So the Four of Wands is all about that growth and expansion. That could be higher, getting reconciliation, higher levels of commitment in relationships. So they could be getting engaged, getting married. But it's really building something off a solid foundation, starting a new business, expanding a business, buying a home, building a home, starting a family, getting married. Like, those are all the things that you see in the Four of Wands. So I feel like somebody here is very much up in their head, losing sleep over the situation. They want to bring balance. They want there to be justice in the situation. They're really worried about this past commitment or the loss of this commitment with somebody that they feel was their soulmate, their twin flame, the very strong connection, their person. Why does Scorpio, some of you may be dealing with a Scorpio, I don't know why I just said that. Why is Pisces seeing themselves as the Knight of Wands, please? Why is Pisces seeing themselves as the Knight of Wands? We have the Emperor here. So that is Aries energy. That's fire. And the Page of Swords. So what I'm getting from that, and this here with the Knight of Wands, what I'm getting is someone needs to take control of the situation. I feel like you're trying to figure out or find out what's going on. You maybe keep an eye on this person, but because you're trying to seek the truth here. The Page of Swords seeks the truth at all costs. Why is the Seven of Pentacles here in the outside influences, please? Why is the Seven of Pentacles here in the outside influences? Please show me clearly and accurately. Okay, bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Wands. Again, she's here at the heart of the matter. We have the Page of Wands that came out with that. So what I feel like is somebody's waiting to hear messages. Waiting to hear communication from you. Or you're waiting to hear communication from them. But you've been patient and you've been waiting. This person has been patient and waiting for a while. Why is the Three of Wands here? And fears, hopes and fears, please. Why is the Three of Wands here and hopes and fears? Somebody's looking to the future. They want their Ten of Pentacles. They want their happily ever after. That's that happy wife, happy life. The children, the cats, the dogs, the house, the picket fence, the abundant bank account, and a good job, financially secure. They're happily ever after. Someone's looking to the future. They're planning for the future, and they want that Ten of Pentacles, you or them. Why is the Hermit here? Why is the Hermit here and future energy coming forward? Why is the Hermit here for Pisces, please? Why is the Hermit here? Please show me clearly and accurately for future energy coming in. The Knight of Pentacles. So somebody's coming forth very slowly, wanting to make an offer because they want to heal this and bring balance to the situation because they're not happy with where they're at. Maybe some toxicity surrounding this reunion. Wow. Okay, so for what I'm getting is overall here is there's a situation where somebody was, feeling very stressed out and not happy with the way things were moving. They were not seeing the results that they were wanting to see with this Queen of Wands here and this Two of Cups connection. I do believe there was a situation here in the past where there may have been some deception between you, Pisces, and the person that you're dealing with, and you had to make a head over heart, or they had to make a head over heart decision because they just were not, getting to that place of happiness and joy. And it led to a lot of anxieties, and someone acted quickly and made that head over heart decision and moved away from the situation, leaving somebody single and needing to go within to figure out what to do next because they were, didn't know what to do. Again, a lot of anxiety, a lot of sleepless nights and worries concerning this connection that somebody sees as being very strongly connected as their twin flame or their soulmate type energy that gets thrown around a lot, but just a really strong connection that you feel with this person. And you wanted justice, or they wanted justice in the situation regarding this commitment that they could see you having. I believe that you're going to take control of the situation. You've been keeping an eye on this person, trying to find out the truth, trying to see if there's anything left. This person may have been waiting, or may be waiting to hear from you. And someone here is planning for their future. They want this Ten of Pentacles with you, or you with them. But it's going to require you going within to figure out how to move this forward. With this Knight of Pentacles, he is the slowest moving knight, but he is a solid grounded knight. So what I feel is whoever is moving going to move forward in this once they figure out how to do so. But the offer that they're bringing in is going to be grounded and is going to be a solid offer. But if somebody is feeling like they're stuck, they're not able to bring this forward, that's not true at all. Perfectly capable of getting unstuck and moving this forward. Okay, that being said, at this time I'm going to take it to the extended, take a look at this person's energy, what they may be thinking, how they may be feeling, and any energies or actions they may be bringing towards you at this time. So again, if you're interested in that extended, you can find the link to my Subscribe Star site down there in the description box. Otherwise, I will see you next video. Please do remember to hit that like and subscribe button so you get these as they are released. Thank you for tuning in. Remember to live in light and love. Namaste. Bye for now.